Hey guys, welcome back to Twist and Shout. And of course, I'm Shar. And you guessed it, we are about to do another grease mitts. So give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. God bless. Let's get started. And of course, if you recognize this container, it used to be my old favorite. This is Doo Gro Mega Long. And trust and believe, you can either choose either Doo Gro. It doesn't matter. You can do the mega thick, mega long. I choose to use the mega long because it's almost gone anyway. So I said, why not use some? And it has avocado in it, and I'm a big fan of avocado. So, boom. Next up, we have the Palmer's Olive Oil Formula Olive Oil Growth Therapy. If y'all been following me, y'all know that this is bae. This is ride or die. It will be in my stash for the rest of my grease life. And here's the Sulfur8, the light formula. And if you don't know, this one has been chosen lately because one is not a strong scent and it actually smells good and it actually does work. Here's the pine tar. One of the subscribers actually told me about this. I've never ever seen it before in my life and I never ever used it, but I am curious and we're about to let it happen now. And of course, here's Dax grease, another grease that gets a lot of ratings, a lot of talk, and I never used it before. So I'm going to add that in the mix as well. And here is my favorite Blue Magic Original Castor Oil. This is lightweight, it smells great, and it has great ingredients. So definitely a favorite, and it feels good on my hair. And here's a new discovery. I share with you guys the Salty Vitamin E. What drew me to it is one, because it's actually red in color, and two, because it only has 2 ingredients, and that's vitamin E and wheat germ oil. So gonna add it to the mix. All right, so we're going to go ahead and, in no particular order, I'm just, mixing as I go. And again, y'all know that Doo Gro been with me since the beginning. It was number 1, but then Palmer's knocked this down to number 2. So, but it's still good, like no regrets. And of course, as you can see, out of curiosity, I just want to mix these things up, mainly because, like I said, I want to try the Dax. I never tried that before. And I want to try the pine tar because those two, y'all already know, they actually stink. But they're known to be excellent for your scalp. So that's 1. 2, my daughter, like I said, her and oils on the scalp really isn't her thing. Like, she always complained that her scalp was irritated. I don't know if it's too strong or if it just sits there, if it's not penetrating, but she tends to do better with grease. And y'all know I'm doing the oil challenge. So I say, you know what? I'm bored. I'm curious. We're about to be, we have the stay-at-home order about to be in effect. So I'm like, look, let me just mix a concoction up right quick for the people and, get you guys doing something before you have to stay in for good, something that'll actually last. And again, like I said, Sulfur8, and most of these were picked for ingredients and scent, because my second goal is not only to try to get something that's actually going to soothe my daughter's scalp, but to also get rid or try to cover up the smell of the Dax grease and the pine tar grease. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, yo, why would you put both of those stinking, nasty grease in the same mix? First of all, because I'm curious like that. Second, because I just feel like I'm the master mix right now. Like, I don't know, like, these thoughts keep coming in my head and I keep trying them and they so far have been successful. So I'm just going to try it. So literally the mix that y'all see, I've never ever done it before. I never ever used it. But I am going to use it on not only my hair, but my husband's hair, my son's hair, as well as mainly my daughter's hair. This is mixed particularly for her because, again, all day long, she's just like, my scalp itch, my scalp itch, my scalp itch. And oil doesn't seem to do the trick. So even though the oil that I've mixed obviously does help promote her hair growth, I don't know if her hair just growing like so fast that it's actually causing her to irritate, but I'm trying to eliminate the dry scalp problem, as well as my husband. He has a bit of a dry scalp problem as well. So whatever works right now. And I have high hopes for this. So I'm down. I'm doing it. You guys don't have to. And let me tell you something about this DAX grease. First off, when I got the DAX grease first, I'm like, yo, this stinks. But y'all, what caught my eye was that I'm thinking this grease was black for some reason, but it's actually like a purple, which makes it pretty dope. Y'all know purple's my favorite color if you don't know. So I was like, that's pretty cool, because the whole time I'm sitting here just thinking, oh, it's some black grease, which wouldn't have been bad either, but I definitely am more pleased at the fact that it's actually purple, like a plum color. But also, let me tell y'all, first things first, if you see on the bottle, it says coconut and tar oil. Then when I actually look on the back, I don't see tar oil in the ingredients, one. So I'm like, that's quite interesting. So I'm wondering what about it actually makes you, grow your hair. And two, y'all think the DAX grease stink? The pine tar got that beat by a long shot. Like, I was like, what? I can actually probably tolerate the DAX grease, but the pine tar, it was just like, no way. And of course, like I said, ingredients is why I picked this softy, and because of color. So I'm just like, look, let me just mix this up. Let me just see if I can get a pretty color going. And like I said, I'm trying to dilute or eliminate the scent or the strong odor from the pine tar and the DAX grease. And of course, I got my wooden utensil because I'm not about to play. And I know a lot of people have suggested warming the grease up, but I've heard plenty of people mention that warming ingredients can take away from them. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. So if I can do a cold mix, I'd rather do a cold mix, just like with my oils. Of course, I can do like a rush mix with my oils and, heat it up and have it ready for shipping out very quickly. But for me, it's like, why not give you everything out of the product and not, do anything that can potentially take away from the potency of it. So here's my little color looking like Play-Doh, looking very colorful, and I am excited. And y'all, I cannot wait to try this. Like, I almost want to try it right now, but I know I have an oil challenge going on, so I won't be that person. But yo, I'm strongly thinking about after my next hair wash day, I'm strongly considering using this. I don't know, like, I just got a great feeling about this. And of course, I'm done. I use all my ingredients. I'm gonna put a tad bit more of this castor oil because I'm looking on the inside and I'm trying to see, am I actually gonna fill this up? Because again, y'all know I be doing like a little mix at a time and I be running out, and then by the time I run out, I'm realizing, wow, this was actually a good mix. So I'm trying to avoid that. I know Grease and we're like really heavy-handed. So I don't know. Like, hopefully this lasts. Like I said, it's primarily for my daughter. My husband, he uses Grease, but he doesn't use Grease that often. And for him, it's all about smell. So, oh, look at that color. That color is pretty. Y'all don't mind me. I'm just a kid at heart and I'm bored and I'm just up and I'm like, let me do something. And I'm just mixing away, putting a little muscle in that. And this is real lifetime. I did not want to speed it up this time because I'm just like, look, I want y'all to get the feel of what it actually would take to do this mix. And as you can see, a pretty plum color has emerged. I think that is so beautiful. Like, that is the most beautiful color ever. And the only thing that would make it better if it was like lavender, because obviously I'm a fan of lighter purples over the darker purples, but I still love purples. So yeah, but this is cute. I like this. And I almost wish I had a bigger container. And in my mind, I'm already thinking like, I should have mixed more, because I actually have a old shea butter bucket, like the $12 one. I think it's 16 ounce. And I could have just dumped all these in there and just mix it up and wouldn't have to worry about nothing for a very long time. But trust and believe, y'all, if this works how I think it is, as far as like soothing your scalp and promoting growth, honey, you will not have to tell me twice. I will just mix all of them together in one big giant container and call it a day. So again, another shot of that. I'm trying to get a good, scene of this so y'all can actually see what's what. But of course, it's darker. Like I said, it's a plum color. Didn't fill it up, but it's very full. So I have a decent amount. So no worries there. I don't feel like I wasted my time or anything. But y'all, again, this is just what motivate me as my daughter. You guys do not have to participate in this. This is just me. Like, I'm just doing this for her. And hopefully it produces great results. And I'm just going to recap, what I did already or what I used. Y'all know this is Bay. Definitely have high hopes with this one. Probably would have added a little more in the midst if I actually sat down and thought about it. This one's almost gone, so I used about half what was left, not too much. And the other half I want to use just in case I want to do another mix. Because if we can't leave the house, we can't leave the house. And here's the Blue Magic Castor Oil, my favorite. Like I said, this would be number one out of the whole line. I haven't tried everything, but I doubt if anything could beat that. And of course, this is the Pine Tar Super Grow Conditioner. This was in a hair store first, but I did eventually ran into Dollar General and they had it for like $3 or some change, which I thought was like, wow, what? And here's the Dax grease, and I had to go to the hair store. There's no store around me that sells this, only the hair store, and the hair store is like 56 miles away. So, yeah. I had to search for this one, but I've been holding on for this for a while since my original no-buy challenge, but of course, y'all know I done broke that. And of course, Softy. This was another jewel that is not in my regular stores around me. I actually found it, I believe I got a Roses or something. And I was like, what? Where have this been? Because I've never ever seen it before. Not in my childhood, not growing up. This is my first time seeing it in the stores. And I'm 30 years old. So I don't know what's going on with that. But hey. But yes, y'all. For me, I think, like I said, another goal that maybe for you guys is covering up the Dax or Pine Tar scent. I would definitely say out of the grease to mix, this Sulfur8 light medicated and just any Softy probably would, cover up that scent. The Palmers, y'all know, smell good, but I don't think that alone would have done the trick. I really don't, but it definitely does smell good. But, and again, if you feel like the Pine Tar and the Dax, they are similar, they do the same thing, I would say if you're looking to see which one is not as harsh, for me, the Pine Tar is the strongest in scent, and the Dax is not. But like I said, as far as performance, I'm not sure yet, so I can't quote. But stay tuned. I will fill you guys in on the results from this. I just want to give y'all a heads up with the mix in case somebody is curious or interested. So love you guys. God bless. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.